Good evening. Welcome on in to the evening edition of From Day One. Judge Simpson's been in a mad mood from the afternoon, saying no to just about everybody. Let's see if we can turn that mood around here in the evening session.
Court calls case, People versus Braisha Anderson.
Hell yeah. Speed racer was the bomb when I was little. This is public defender Cosimo Base on behalf of Braisha Anderson.
Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer.
Today's the day and time set for a probable cause conference. At this time, my client is looking to take advantage of the offer by Mr. Danner. That offer is for the first case 23F5-5089, an offer to plead guilty to an added count. Dude, he had an attempted awesome car and like a monkey. What's that to like? Case 23F5-5571.
For those who don't recognize the other voice, I also have my good friend Mike from Law Talk with Mike along with us. If you hear a voice that ain't mine over talking the courtroom, that is him.
Guilty to an added count of larceny, 200. Oh, my God, maybe, yeah. Dismiss all felonies.
Has somebody sent me a plea form?
Your Honor, no.
Because otherwise you're wasting your breath.
Your Honor, no, there hasn't been any plea form found. This is the first time I'm finding out that she's accepting the offer. And just because of the way the offer was stated, Your Honor, if the court would not mind giving me a moment to restate what the offer was that was sent.
The backpack broken off.
So
go ahead.
So in case 23F5-5089, the offer was to plead to 2 counts of attempted R&O, dismiss the felony R&O. In case 23F5-5579,
Send me a link.
the offer was to dismiss all felony counts in exchange for an added count 8 and 9, which would be 2 pleas to larceny, $200 to $1,000. The people will leave that offer open, and hopefully, if the court would not mind, if she's going to take that offer, to grant a shorter adjournment than the typical 2 weeks. And
I can handle scheduling. Thank you.
Sorry, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Balbisi, you're going to talk with your client about that?
Yes, I did talk to them about it yesterday at the jail, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to June 1, 2023, 9 a.m. on both cases. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm confused. What's it happen?
Court calls case, People versus Jonathan Reffitt.
Alexander on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Judge. Poor show feast to the system.
That was a good-looking backpack.
Mr.
Right, yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Mr. Please state your name for the record.
You have better options.
Record, I apologize. Thank you, Judge. I have reached out to Ms. Kirby and I have met with Mr. Riffett. We are still trying to resolve this matter. At this time, we do not have it resolved. We'd ask for the next possible adjournment date for it.
I don't think they take me. I really don't.
You want the 1st or the 8th?
The 1st is fine.
Probable cause conference. Both of these matters will be adjourned June 1st, 2023.
Oh, he's in a mood.
9 a.m. Bond continued.
We're all just hanging out waiting for
I
that.
apologize. I think Mr. Riffett
Ticking
did
time
want
bomb
to
right now.
Go for it.
Thank you, Judge. Speaking to Mr. Riffett, my understanding is that he was previously released from jail on his files, and then he was brought back into custody for a failure to appear on a court date. He indicated that he is working construction from 7 to 4 p.m., and that the only reason that he was on a court date is because the address that my office had on file for him is an Ypsilanti address, and he does not live in Ypsi. He lives in Jackson. He provided me with that new address. It indicates that I could reach him there and that he would not miss a court date had my office sent his information to the correct place. I have a new phone number and a new email address, and he would ask Your Honor to consider allowing him to.
So how did he come into custody?
I believe he was picked up, Your Honor. I don't believe he even...
Oh, so why didn't he turn himself in?
Well, I don't believe we had the contact information for him, Your Honor. So I don't believe we actually told him that
but he knew of the court date.
He did, Your Honor. He did.
Ooh.
April 11th.
And Judge really likes Torchio, too.
What's that, Mr. Riffett?
I got out of jail April 11th.
He's not having this morning.
You know, they didn't give my court date. They had the right address. Apparently, I called him.
with my new number, and they never gave me the court address or the date of the court date.
You'll be here next week. Motion for bond reduction is denied.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue.
And we'll continue.
See you next week, Mr. Riffy.
Enjoy some more time in
Sit
jail.
in jail.
That's what I was going to say. Enjoy some time in jail.
Calls case, people versus Sarah Gall.
We're ready in that matter, Your Honor.
Uh-oh. If Lauren Brown can't cheer him up, I don't know what will.
On behalf of the people.
Under Lauren Brown, Deputy Chief Public Defender, appearing with and on behalf of Ms. Gall, who appears from the Washtenaw County Jail. Ms. Gall, please state your name for the record.
Sarah Gall.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for the probable cause conference. This is a matter I believe that we can resolve through a misdemeanor. I have to communicate the latest information that I've gotten from the assistant prosecutor to Ms. Gall. I'll need a week to be able to do that, if that is okay.
Probable cause conference, June 1st, 2023, 9 a.m. Bond at this time then will continue.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Lauren Brown's a pro. He saw this. He calibrated appropriately. He can be a lot of fun. He knows
Calls case, people versus.
It's all the nose and realize. Let me play this
We're
part.
still ready, Your Honor.
I'm still here, Your Honor. Jonathan Emmons on behalf of the people.
Lauren Brown, Deputy Chief Public Defender, appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Christie. Mr. Christie, please state your name for the record. Austin Charles Christie. Your Honor, today is the date and time.
Thank
set for
you.
the probable cause conference. We are respectfully requesting this matter be set for preliminary examination.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is. Your Honor?
Charge. Sorry. Preliminary examination will be set in person.
Yeah.
We'll set that for June 6th, 2023,
They get along. They
9
respect each
a.m.
other.
as indicated in person before Judge Farr.
And that's why I know
We would
not to mess with
also
him this
ask,
morning.
that a slight bond modification be allowed. Mr. Austin is interested in participating in the Dawn Farms program. He has made efforts toward that in the jail
I do.
already. We're
I
asking
really do.
only that his bond be modified, that he be allowed to participate in that program. If he's not participating in that program, that he remain in the jail otherwise.
Is it inpatient or?
Mr. Christie,
Yes, I do believe so. It is inpatient.
I doubt that's the issue.
I will indicate that defendant may be released to inpatient treatment.
thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah, but modified or tentative, yes.
Otherwise, in the monetary amount, his bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, People versus Kimberly Castenholt.
Oh, that's what I've been waiting for.
Yo, you want to cast them all?
On behalf of the people. Do not promote appearing with and on behalf of Ms. Castenholtz, who's also present by Zoom. Ms. Castenholtz, can you please unmute and state your name for the record?
Good morning. My name is Kimberly Castenholtz.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Damn, that was reasonable.
Your Honor, Ms. Kirby and I discussed this case. We think we may be headed towards a resolution. We just would like one more adjournment to continue discussing.
Probable cause conference. In this matter will be adjourned June 8th, 2023, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Kimberly, what a disappointment. I thought she was going to come in hot.
Calls case, People versus Larry Morris.
But just go and act normal.
Hey, even a substitute can get it right
On
once in a while.
behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Regina Garrett here on behalf of Mr. Morris, who's appearing from Washtenaw County Jail. Larry, can you state your name for the court, please?
Larry Morris.
And good morning, Your Honor. Today is the date and time set for a probable cause conference in this matter. I've been in touch with Ms. Kirby. Before the last probable cause conference, we had received that, but she is looking into getting it for me. So I would request an adjournment. However, I am not available for this.
He's issued a blanket no for the morning.
I discussed with my client, so it would have to be for the 15th.
He actually increased the bond, and appropriately so, given the charges.
Yeah.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned June 15th, 2023. 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Kirby.
Calls the case, People versus Christopher Adgate.
Your Honor, Jonathan Emmons on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, representing Mr. Adgate. Pardon, Mr. Adgate, would you please state your name for the record?
Christopher Adgate.
Your Honor, I just actually a moment ago received an email with some additional information from Mr. Adgate stating that he is still eligible for the drug court that we were initially planning to request an adjournment because they were meeting today. With this new information, Mr. Adgate may be interested in waiving the preliminary examination at this time so that he can move forward with that.
You thought it was glue, Judge.
Something you're interested in doing today?
Yes, very much so.
All right. Mr. Adgate, your counsel's indicated that you're waiving your right to have a preliminary examination. That is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. People also waive their right.
We certainly would, Your Honor. Thank you.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over on the single count. Ms. Gaines.
Your Honor, we acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its reading on the record at this time. Mr. Adgate wishes to stand mute.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for June 6, 2023.
I don't have it handy.
1:30 before Judge Conkey. Bond will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got 900 watching
Thank you, Mr. Adgate.
this early.
Yeah, I have a lot of folks early in the morning, Frankie.
That should be one of their options.
Ms. Kirby.
Run the law talk with Mike chat gambit.
Sorry, Your Honor.
We'll reduce your run 50%.
Edward Drukas on behalf of Justin Adams.
Mr. Adams, you need to state your name, please.
Justin Adams, Your Honor.
All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I'm asking for a preliminary examination.
Preliminary examination in this matter will be set in person for June 13th, 2023, 9 a.m. That will be before Judge Washington. At the date. You see the numbers. All right. We did not. Okay. Bond will continue in this matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You can log off, Mr. Adams.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, go ahead. I need it. Which one? Court calls case People versus Renee Brooks.
Jonathan Emmons on behalf of the people, Your Honor, in both matters.
And Regina Garrett, her on behalf of Mr. Brooks. Rennie, can you state your name for the court, please? Rennie Brooks.
Hey, what are we doing?
Good morning, Your Honor. Today's date set for, sorry, Your Honor. Mr. Brooks would like to request that both of his cases be set for a preliminary exam.
Preliminary examination in these matters will be set in person. That will be, June 6th. Are you available that date or not?
I am not, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
13th, are you available?
Yes, I can be available either the 30th or the 13th.
June 13th, 2023, 9 a.m. That will be before Judge Washington.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Evans.
Always good to see you, Reggie.
You too.
Seriously. Give me court does call the case of the people versus Eric Champion.
Caitlin Kirby on behalf of the people.
National appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Champion, who's present by Zoom from the Washington County Jail. Mr. Champion, could you please state your name for the record?
Eric Champion.
Thank you, April.
And we would like to matter for preliminary examination.
Preliminary examination will be set for June 6th, 2023. 9 a.m.
Judge Jenkins is
in person before Judge Perry.
And Your Honor.
Mr. Champion would like. Oh, go ahead, Ms. Kirby.
And I did let Ms. Hamoud know this morning that I did check the jail calls, and it appears that Mr. Champion has made calls to two calls to his father. He was made aware of the arraignment. He did not do that. And so I would ask the court to make sure that he is not doing that. And I would also ask that if I send in an order today, that the court sign an order that the father's number be blocked at the jail.
Any response?
Yes, Your Honor. Obviously, I've not been able to speak to Mr. Champion about this morning since I received notice. He and I had discussed this prior to. I understand Mr. Champion's father may want to speak with him, but even if that's the case, Mr. Champion, I would reiterate to him again that he is not to contact his father, and he did want me to address bond.
Go ahead. He can address bond. Let me just say this in regard to the calls. Mr. Champion, you're not supposed to be making any calls. I will not sign an order it being raised in this fashion. However, you can submit the order, but I'm going to give time for defense counsel to talk with their client before entering any order blocking a number. So, just so that you're aware, so you two can work that out. As to the other,
have the breakfast of the champion right now.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Champion would like me to request that he be released on a GPS tether to his mother's home. His parents do not reside together. He was previously residing with his father. He can live with his mother. He will maintain the no contact provisions with his boyfriend / fiance, I believe, Kevin Molotov, and his father, and he will abide by those. He has also requested that he be released on a scram tether if the court is concerned about his use of any kind of alcohol, and he would comply with any other conditions of drug testing if he's allowed to be released on bond.
Response?
Your Honor, the people originally requested $25,000 surety on this, and the scram release on tether. He does have a high VAC. In this case, there's also a drunken disorderly. It seems that Mr. Champion has a severe alcohol problem. So if the court is inclined to release him, I would also ask for that GPS tether as well, and him to have no contact with his father, understanding that the violation, I will be bringing that up at exam after Ms. Mood has been able to speak to him.
Let me just say this. There's, at least at the time of the arraignment, there was a high BAC that the defendant got to a .389. That's currently, I think, maybe pending in the 1482 court.
That's big.
And then there's another one pending in 14B. I'm not going to change the defendant's bond status unless there's something in place that could in some way assure the court and the community that the defendant is receiving some type of treatment or
that would be a no.
Personal monitoring, I guess I would say, regarding what is obviously or
well, that's military grade
service to the court to be indeed a severe alcohol problem. So without that, the motion for bond reduction is denied, and the defendant's current bond will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's about right.
Court calls the case, People versus Michael Haywood.
Caitlin Kirby on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your
Ms. Gaines.
Honor. Senior Assistant Public Defender representing Mr. Haywood.
Mr. Haywood, can you state your name, sir?
Michael Haywood.
Thank you.
I believe Ms. Kirby and I have been in some discussions. There is a pending matter for Mr. Haywood in the federal court, which may, in its resolution, assist in working out this case. I've been in touch with Mr. Haywood's attorney there, and I'm asking for a 30-day adjournment so that we can see what happens with that case and hopefully resolve all this together.
Timing-wise, how far an adjournment did you want?
30 days, Your Honor?
30 days out?
Yes, please.
Without objection from the people, I will adjourn this to June 22nd, 2023, 9 a.m. Bond continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Simpson. And with that, we will bring this day to a close. As always, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe to help us get to 50,000 views, which we are right on the cusp. So those red presents can come to you guys. And Google put us on the algorithms. Until tomorrow, thanks for watching from Day One. Have a great night.